right, Miss Rose. Or Rosie, excuse me. Let's see what we can find out for you. We are going to do a couple things. Oops. What does Spirit want you to know? And I'm just going to listen to Spirit and see what it wants to tell me about it, though. Alright, what does Spirit want you to know? Spirit want you to know. What do you need to know? Okay, so I have my first three. I'm going to pull another three and then we're going to go from there. Oh, you're a little in my way. I tried to get all cute and like esoteric-y and now they're just, my stones are in my way. That's funny. Actually, two of these I love, so I'm going to see these little guys. They're my favorites. Alright, these guys will stay up there. Get to see how I practice. Okay. Alright, got cards falling out all over the place. Okay. Let's see how to read this. Okay. So it seems like from what I'm just seeing, and this deck is my Osho Zen. I don't know if you've ever seen those backs before. I've trimmed this one so it doesn't have the borders on it anymore. But this deck I love to use because it's a little bit more esoteric. It keeps things kind of in the higher realms when I'm thinking of spirituality or mental, what's going on there. So less practical like my normal deck of cards could give us. But from what I'm seeing just kind of on this first top section, I'm not even really thinking about this just yet, but I'm seeing what looks like a progression of life. It seems like there was that beginning innocence, that awareness of, oh gosh, it's something that to me feels like when you've gotten just enough education under your belt where you start to see the light a little bit, you start to see the truth a little bit more than what you were able to or what you've been taught. Often in these kind of instances, you realize what you thought is no longer true because you can actually see for yourself now. You have that clear vision that you did not have prior. And to me, that brings a sense of maturity in a way that often can be unraveling in a bit. Like for me personally, the old role models that I used to have were completely narcissistic and oh my god, I wish I could. Okay, for example, I used to have the biggest thing for Mariah Carey, like surprisingly terrible thing for Mariah Carey. And as I've gotten older, I have seen how completely self-absorbed and very cliche and very like, even though yes, she can sing her ass off, but she's not what I thought she was. And that is so strange. And the same thing is happening between myself and my mother. She's not the person I thought she was, and it's more of because my eyes have been opened. I have matured. I have shifted from that blindly following blind awareness to something a bit more on the mature end. This bottom portion, or if I'm leading it with the intensity, that's this card. I'm seeing how it follows through because I still have the Fool. I have nothingness, and moment to moment. So this feels very much like how to handle or how to navigate what is going on for you up here. It literally feels like maybe it's not so literal, excuse me, as I'm trying to like pull these words together. Having that light heart, being okay with not having all the answers and not having all the answers right now. It is okay to not know what is happening. It is okay to not have this all figured out. Living and being just moment to moment will help you. Sorry, I thought someone was coming in. Will help you manage this so much more so that you can actually relax into the events that are happening in your life instead of trying to effort your way through them and run up against brick walls. Because, you know, when you try and try and try and try and try, you usually bump up against solid forces. I mean, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction, right? So it's like the more you push, or the more something else pushes back. So relax and watch it just do that number. I hope that actually answered the question directly. Let me go ahead and give it a quick reread again. Anything Spirit wants you to know. Let me pull a quick oracle card for you. I have a couple here that I thought might be fun to play with. Let me put this back in my little box. Okay. Let's see. What does Spirit want you? Let's do this one. I want you to know. This is my. There we go. For right now. Let's give this a quick shuffle. Right. So these are animal cards, animal oracle cards. I like these because usually these kind of tap on something else. You know, not all oracle are both the same, as we all know. But these feel like they pull on something that's just a little bit extra, a little bit different. I have the dragon for you. I'm going to read you the meaning and then the moth. So how fun is that? I don't have these memorized yet, so forgive me. Spirit. Oops, the moth just showed up. Look at that. Let's pray for you. Dragon. Oops. Phoenix. Sea serpent. Dragon. Seeing one's most true self and balancing the ego. So the dragon sees everything. It's the essence of being with us since our first breath and will be here at our last. It watches us navigate the external world as well as the inner world. When dragon energy is awakened, we are courageous, visionary, and can easily drop into witness consciousness. It is almost as if we are traveling with a great friend inside ourselves. When we are looking in the mirror deep into our eyes, we may even glimpse the self behind the self. I know that feeling. The one who's watching us. This is the power of the dragon, breathing transformative fire into every cell of our bodies. Witnessing this omnipotent energy, even for a brief moment, helps us surrender and let go to what the dragon is here to guide us. Okay, and for moth, this guy is impulsive, hasty, and wishful. So the moth is sure the grass is greener on the other side. Moth energy is at play when you're attracted to easy solutions or anything shiny and new. This can lead to unfinished projects, disappointments, or burnout. It's helpful to remind moth personalities that life is complex. No matter the illusion, no one is exempt from the trials and tribulations of this great journey. Practice seeing life as an infinite mystery rather than wishing it was easier or different. So I think that is a nice little well-rounded bit for you. So go ahead and give this a listen and a watch, and I'd love to hear your feedback and what you feel ring true. And if it's completely left, then I will redo this and I will do something else for you. Thanks so much. Take care.